Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into something that is honestly way more than just a sporting event. Picture packed stadiums, fans absolutely covered in their country's flags, and right in the center of it all, that legendary golden FIFA World Cup trophy. We're going to unpack the history, the mechanics, and the massive legacy of literally the largest international football tournament on Earth. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this by looking at the sheer, unbelievable scale of this event. I mean, every 4 years, billions of fans tune in. Billions! It's wild. This tournament completely transcends language. It transcends culture. It unites us all across the globe in this shared human experience where national teams step onto the pitch just to try and become world champions. The stakes? They literally do not get any higher than this.
Section 1. A Century of Evolution. How the Tournament Grew.
And this brilliantly illustrates the staggering leap this tournament has taken over the last century. Back in 1930, the very first World Cup down in Uruguay was practically an intimate gathering. Just 13 teams, and Uruguay actually won that inaugural tournament on their home soil. But man, from there, the idea spread like wildfire. It steadily grew into that massive 32-team era we've all gotten used to recently. But wait, look at what's coming next. Starting in 2026, the tournament is going through an epic expansion to 48 teams. That is a monumental shift, making it, without a doubt, the largest World Cup in history.
Section 2. The Path to Glory. Mechanics of the World Cup.
You know, before a team even packs their bags for the main event, they have to survive this totally grueling, multi-year qualification gauntlet. We're talking about all 6 global confederations here. From UEFA in Europe to CONMEBOL in South America, all the way over to CAF in Africa, hundreds of national teams are literally battling for survival. It's incredibly tough. Only the absolute elite manage to earn a coveted spot in the actual tournament.
So the crucial point is, once they finally arrive, the format is just unforgiving. First up, teams have to navigate the highly calculated strategy of the group stage just to scrape together some crucial points. If you manage to survive that, well, welcome to the knockout stage. This is where the tension hits an absolute boiling point. It's single elimination. One single mistake in the round of 16, the quarterfinals or semifinals, and boom, your dream dies right there. And of course, it all leads up to the ultimate pressure cooker, the final.
Section 3. Icons of the Pitch, Legends and Statistics.
Now, when we talk about ultimate historical dominance, Brazil is in an incredibly exclusive club. They lead the pack with 5 World Cup titles. But right on their heels, the European giants Germany and Italy, holding 4 titles apiece. Then, right behind them, you've got Argentina sitting proudly with 3. Oh, and it's worth noting that France and Uruguay hold 2 each. It really puts into perspective just how tiny and elite this club of nations is. Very few have actually managed to hoist that golden trophy.
But remember, these trophies are won by flesh-and-blood mortals who basically become immortalized out there on the pitch. Think back to 1958. A young Brazilian kid named Pelé completely shocked the globe. He became the youngest World Cup winner ever, and he brought this pure, joyful brilliance that forever changed how the game was played. Contrast that youthful explosion with Diego Maradona in 1986. Maradona delivered these magical, iconic, almost single-handed performances that practically willed his team to victory. It's individuals like this who elevate the tournament from a simple competition into global mythology.
Let's move to the modern era and see how this builds. Because as the game evolved, so did the blueprint for becoming a legend. In 1998, we got to witness the sheer tactical brilliance and elegance of Zinedine Zidane, leading France to massive glory right on their home soil. Fast forward a bit to 2010, and the story completely shifts. It goes from individual brilliance to a complete, oiled machine team system. Spain established an era of absolute dominance, basically suffocating opponents with their precise possession-based play. It's fascinating, really, because the World Cup constantly acts as a mirror, perfectly reflecting the evolution of football tactics and supreme talent over time.
Now, what's really interesting about this contrast is that the true essence of the tournament is found in these extreme, wild emotional swings. On one hand, you have the absolute devastation of 2014, when Germany just completely dismantled the host nation, Brazil, 7-1. 7-1! It was an unbelievable, crushing sporting heartbreak for those home fans. But then, on the exact opposite end of the emotional spectrum, look at 2022. Lionel Messi, in the twilight of his career, finally leading Argentina to victory against France in what is widely considered one of the most unforgettable, nail-biting finals ever played. Utter heartbreak on one side, pure euphoric joy on the other.
Section 4. The Ultimate Football Legacy. More than just a tournament.
So why does all of this matter so much? Well, the World Cup is fundamentally special because, as we've seen, it unites billions of people. I mean, you literally have strangers hugging in the streets. It totally bypasses language, culture, and nationality. It creates these unforgettable moments of both joy and heartbreak that truly last lifetimes, and it fosters this immense, deep sense of national pride. At the end of the day, it's a massive global celebration of human passion and big dreams.
I want to leave you with a really powerful thought from our source material. It says, "Every 4 years, nations dream, legends are born, and history is written." The FIFA World Cup is not just a tournament, it is the heartbeat of world football. And as the tournament expands to 48 teams in 2026, the big question isn't just who's going to win. The real question is how will this massive influx of new nations permanently change the entire global hierarchy of football? It's going to be amazing to watch. Thank you so much for exploring this with me today. Keep questioning everything, and I'll see you in the next explainer.